Alright, we are at Jafax, and this is our table. Before it's set up, obviously. We're just selling invisible items, that's all.
Not much to look at right now.
Yes, there's stuff. Alright, we gotta get packing. Show you what it looks like later. In there.
Slowly getting there. Slowly but surely.
So a very large room. Look guys, it's all complete and set up. I'm not taking picture right now, so you know. Like, yes, you can still look cool. Yes. This Deadpool is very cool. I hate to wonder how long it took him to make that.
I am the reason that prison school made Twitter blow up. And I will gladly argue with you about that at some other point today, but we'll do it civilly. I also voiced Daru in Steins Gate, Matsuda in High School DxD. Did anybody see Rolling Girls? I'm Momiyama, who becomes a much cooler character as the episodes progress. But basically, I play the best friend to all your favorite voice actors. So I have been Eric Vale's best friend. I've also been Eric Vale's nemesis. I've been Michael Tatum's best friend. I have also been killed by Michael Tatum more times than I can count. You may have heard them. But yeah, I'm super psyched to be here. I love Michigan. You guys always treat me right. So I'm hoping that will stick the same since it's not spring. That's been my normal occurrence here. So I'm hoping you guys are as cool when it's hot as you are when it's lukewarm. To you, because I'm from Texas. Thank you.
I've done a lot of things, so but I'm really excited to be here. I am so impressed. We went last night to a brewery and they actually form lines at the bar. I'm mind blown. Everybody is so nice here, and it is just so clean. Everyone's so friendly, and I'm just so far had such a great time, and it hasn't even started. So I'm so excited. Come up and say hi to me and give me a hug, and yeah, yay!
Thank you guys for having me.
Train me how to say your last name.
In no way, heart.
In no way. Heart.
Like, oh, you know it, but you know it.
If Will had told it to me that way, then I would be able to remember it.
Yeah, I thought that all through high school. It was like, what is this? But yeah, don't say inu. Whatever you do, don't say inu. Inu means dog. And it's funny because in Japan, people will look at my last name and they will refuse to say the heart part. Because in Japanese, heart is pronounced hako, which means dirty pigeon. So they'll just be like, you know what, son? And I'm like, you know what hako is? And they're like, no.
Oh boy, we started coming in 2009, but we'd be on and off, like coming here. But we are so happy to be here. And for anybody who doesn't know us, I'm Comfort, and this is...
I'm Adam, and we are the husband and wife action faction responsible for a pair of self-published comic series, The Uniques and Rainbow in the Dark.
We also did a big how-to book for Random House called The Complete Guide to Self-Publishing Comics.
Yes, the only book that we did not self-publish was the book about self-publishing.
We're going to be doing a couple of panels while we're here. Two of our favorite panels we're going to be doing tomorrow at 2:30. A panel called Let's Make a Hero. And then on Sunday at 1, we're going to be doing Let's Make a Villain.
We'll be talking all about what makes great heroes and villains in fiction and how you can make your own. And then we and the audience together will be creating new characters and we'll be drawing it live on stage. So come join us for that. It's a really good time.
Very, very exciting. Now, before we go, though, I want to quick talk about you guys here, the fans who are here at Jafax 20 or Jafax 2.0, however we want to call it. Because we're here as fandom to start something new. You know, forever this was a free show and it was awesome and we all loved it. But I think this show is going to be better than ever. And because of that, I think it is imperative, I know it's imperative on all of us guests to be awesome, on these people here who are fantastic enough to volunteer to make this show what it is, but on you guys, the fans, to bring in your friends to the show. Like, the lines are long out there and there's a ton of people, but there could be even more people
This
here.
is the Jafax Phoenix here, everybody. We are reborn, and we are flame. And flame is awesomeness. Burn it on with awesome.
So if you've got friends who've never tried Jafax, this is the weekend to do
Get
it.
them down. Take it. I don't care if they're in the hospital.
Oh my God.
Wheel them down in here. Because laughter and awesomeness is therapeutic, everybody.
That's right. If anime is about nothing, it is about the power of friendship.
Yes. And doing your best.
That's right.
So let's do it. Let's have a good weekend. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for having us back. Welcome back to Jason.
Well, guys, it's almost the day, end of day one at Jafax, and it was kind of not what we expected. It was very busy. Lines were horrendous. There's people that waited for like 4 hours and only got to see like a half an hour of the con. But any thoughts on the day, guys?
Solid start. We'll see what happens when people can actually get in.
Yes. I'm thinking tomorrow will be better.
Tomorrow could be a radically different show.
Yes. So all we got left is a mixer, and then it's time to go home. So,
Dinner.
Yes, dinner, food, yay. So see y'all tomorrow.
And that's fine. We have some of our students. We teach one class each at Kendall because that's what we got time for.
Yay.
But we're good at this.
Yay.
We're good at yelling at people. We're fantastic. As my students can attest for.
We don't yell at our students. Comfort.
Only sometimes. But very politely.
Yes, very politely.
Every once in a while.
Yeah, yes.
What's a good
right.
dream if it doesn't get a little crushed? So this panel runs a little bit differently than others you may have been to. It is consisted of 2 parts. The first part, we are going to be putting on a brief demonstration, talking to you about what makes a great hero, why heroes work, why they sometimes don't, why you want to be great, and
Why you want to write them.
Yes.
Yay.
The second half, we and you shall, all of us together, create a new character from scratch.
A new hero.
A new
of
hero.
A story.
Of
That we will
some
make up
story
today.
that we'll be making up, yeah. It all comes down to
Cyberpunk, you can still have some magic. I mean, if enemies have me nothing,
Yeah,
I
it's
can
true.
mix whatever genres I want to. It doesn't even matter.
I'd like a large stuffed crust with like LEDs and microchips and a fireball and pineapple.
All right, so it's a magical cyber technical pizza. Now, what is the significance of this amazing pizza? Like, is this a pizza that is hiding something that's really, really important? Did he know it was important? Or does he break it, open it up, and be like, uh-oh,
I don't
what's
think
this?
the pizza's important. I think who it was getting delivered to is important.
Oh, so...
And them not getting the pizza is a big deal.
Guys, I got the whole thing on the internet. Alright, so there's the character they made, well, the whole group. What did we name him?
We didn't name him. He's just Pizza Kid.
Pizza Kid. Well, that's sad. Alright, Pizza Kid. It was nice knowing you were eating honey because somebody got it for her.
And my voice.
For her voice, because she killed it at the last panel. Almost.
And she also killed it at the last panel.
Yes.
The story kind of wouldn't exist either.
This hero would have nothing to do.
It would be a great day.
It'd be a boring world without villains. The hero is the character who gives us the heart of the story. The villain gives us the events. And so the machinations of the villain are in many ways the most important part of the book we're reading, the movie we're watching. We need to have them, and there are so many different kinds of villains, so many different approaches to the grand villainy scheme.
You could have the crazy things like monsters, or you could have simple things like thugs. You could do demigods.
Dark mirrors of your hero. God himself could be your villain, or nature, or any number of approaches. Villains can come in any shape or size. The one consistent thing that makes the difference between a good villain and a great villain is their motivation.
Raise your hand. We're gonna take what you shout out and we're gonna write it down here, and we are gonna make an awesome villainous character out of what will essentially be the gobbledygook that we captured from everybody right now.
Well, it might not be gobbledygook.
It might not be.
Sometimes we don't get crazy responses. Not often. There's always at least one joker out there who's like, he's got 8 heads.
There was seriously somebody who was like, there he got 8 heads, and then we're like, uh-oh, how are we gonna do this?
Yeah, one of the hero panels. It was a sweet old lady who liked to knit, walked with a cane, and had 8 heads.
And then somebody was like, dragon, and then we're like, phew!
I was sitting there thinking, how am I gonna draw an old lady with 8 heads? And I'm like, do I replace the breast with 2 heads? And like one on each shoulder. What am I gonna do? And then the last one was she's a dragon. I was like, oh thank God. I know how to do a dragon with 8 heads. That makes sense. That saved my life. That was a nice trick. Okay, alright, now we need 5 defining characteristics for this character. They can be mental attributes, they can be physical attributes, personality quirks. 5 ways you would describe this person.
I was gonna try to fit in her being some sort of Soviet, but I don't know if that fits in this category.
That could be a thing.
That could be a thing. We could say Soviet. Russian. Over here. Strategist. Ooh. I'm gonna go way in the back with the red.
I think like gloves, like cleanliness, very.
Alright, that's
here.
Bipolar.
And then here.
Really short.
Really short. 2 short characters. Yesterday, also short.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't defined by his shortness. That just sort of...
He was small for his age. So, this is tiny. Short. Alright.
She's a tiny, bipolar, clean freak with a strategic mind, and she's in a hurry. Alright, strategist. Hard to show strategery, but you can try and make them look more intelligent. She's very well presented, very business-like, very classy with the glasses and things. She's got her act together. Cleanliness also reinforced by the general severity and tightness of the suit. Gloves at all times. Also so that she can like check the dust on top of the door. And just like shake her head. Cheryl. The bipolarness. Bipolar is difficult to show, but by going for a pose that's kind of in between actions, she is a character who is in between states. She can appear nice. I left a little bit of softness in the hair. Like if this expression changed away from her meanness right now, which is like main modus operandi, you can almost see that expression softening a little, and that soft hair and the soft little like cravat that she wears. There is a little touch of gentle. So when you first meet her, she's like, oh, hello, lovely. Or Russian, I guess. Oh, hello, lovely.
I don't know why she did. Fair enough, but alright.
In Soviet Russia, secretary types you. What a country.
So that was my weekend with Comfort and Adam at Jafax. I had way too much fun. And I know I'm technically filming this part of the video late, but I was so tired when I got home, and then my car broke down, and it was just a mess of a day after I left Comfort and Adam's house Sunday night after Jafax. So anyways, it was tons of fun. I could not have asked for a better weekend. Like Friday started a little rocky for the people that showed up to enjoy the convention because the registration lines were busy as crap and they did not have enough staff, as I said earlier in the video. But Saturday was awesome. It was such a busy day, and it's what every con should be, and tons of people were enjoying the convention And if you don't know Jafax, like, this is my first year going in there, but it's been around for like 20 years, and this is the first time that they've charged to get into a convention, and it's at a new location. And from what I could tell, most people that we had asked if they had been there before, and they said yes, they loved the new venue and didn't mind paying whatever the price it was to get in. I don't think it was much. It was like $25, something like that. But most people, if not everyone I talked to at the convention that weekend, loved the convention, was having a really fun time. So I got to learn tons. It was great to see the business aspect of running a table at a convention and the type of questions you need to ask people when they're looking at your stuff, when not to ask. You don't want to be too pushy. But it was just great to see the business aspect and seeing like what all you got to do to set up and take everything down, and just, it was fun. And I enjoyed going to the 2 panels with Comfort and Adam, Let's Make a Hero and Let's Make a Villain. Very insightful for anybody that wants to make their own characters, especially if they enjoy writing and would like to draw their characters. They had a lot of wonderful points that everybody should listen to when you're deciding to make characters. But anyways, it was great. I had a lot of fun, and I actually made friends with some of the vendors that I got to see at the convention. I just love chatting with people, so I ended up chatting with at least 4 different stands where, like, every time they saw me, they waved at me, and I was like, oh, hey guys, how's it going today? How you doing? Blah, blah, blah. It also probably helps that I spent money at their stands too, but I was a chatty Cathy. And I probably spent too much this weekend, but I got some really great things. Found some One Piece things that I have been looking for a couple years. It's my favorite anime / manga, if I've never said that before, or if you couldn't tell from my room. And I got that giant blanket that's back there. This wonderful One Piece blanket that I love and adore and stare at now because it's amazing. But that's one of the things I got, and anyways, it was just so much fun, and I can't thank them enough for letting me go with them, and I would love to do it again and help them out because it was just fun, and it's great to learn what you need to do from a business point of view when you're at a convention like that. And they go to so many every year that they're pros at it. So I hope I didn't get in their way. I think I did a pretty good job, at least I like to think so. But it was tons of fun, and I had some great photos from the weekend, a couple of them, and I hope to add them to the video. If I don't, oh well, check out my Facebook page, or I think I put some of them on Instagram. I don't know. But anyways, it was tons of fun, and I loved it, and I hope to do it again someday. So until next time, guys, stay safe, happy, and healthy. Bye. Oh yeah, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's really, really super, super duper important. It seriously is. You have no idea unless you get how YouTube works, but then you should know how important it is. At least I think you should. Right? Right? Yeah. So, do those things. Awesome. Okay. Have a good day, guys.